PG-13 movie. Alright, I'm Bridget. I'm gonna tell some jokes. I've been up in Portland, and when I was up in Portland, I went to go watch a comedy show that my friends were in, and I was like, and then this guy came up to me and he's like, "You have to get out of here." And I'm like, "Why do I need to get out of here?" And he's like, "This is where the Proud Boys are staying." And I'm like, "Oh, dang." I'm like, "This is gonna put me on the terrorist list." Anyway, I left, but I don't know. I didn't even know what they were until the other day, so just to clarify. All right. I still don't understand it, whatever. Anyway, I like to eat a lot of strawberries, but I heard that makes you sneeze a lot, and I said, no wonder my allergies are so bad. Right. This is new stuff, so we'll see. The neighborhood girl, she got one of those like little electric cars, but I thought electric cars were supposed to be silent. Each morning she drives by my house in her little electric car about like 6 a.m. and I can hear it going click, 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 click. I don't get it. Something's wrong with her electric car. The other kid, he's like really spoiled and his dad bought him a drone. So every morning I'm greeted by a drone in my window. Right? And I said, oh, this kid has a natural curiosity about life, right? But I always dress with my windows open. But now there's this drone. But it hasn't changed my habits. But I noticed, it's America, whatever. I noticed that the kid was using his drone, but now I noticed that his dad's out there using the drone in the morning. So it's upgraded, and then I noticed that the neighbor is like out there too with his kid with the electric car. I don't know. Maybe I'll shut my shades. I'm thinking about it. All right. You guys wanted to hear a Walmart story, so I'm going to tell you a Walmart story. I think that it's not the guns that kill people. I think it's the crazy people that are out there that kill people. And I think that, I don't know, I support guns. And I support people getting mental health help, you know. But anyway, people have been really nice to me lately. And I'm like, I don't know what's going on. Like, usually when they come in and they get a sample, they're really rude, or they like make up some kind of excuse like, oh my gosh, I already ate, or I've already had something else to eat. Well, the other day I was giving out samples, and it was gummy bears and like Pringles and stuff like that. And it was just regular gummy bears, because I work at Walmart. And anyway, it was like, this girl comes up to me and she's like, how much for that? And I was like, what? And then it just kept happening. And then these people from a foreign country came up and they're like, and they just handed some money on the table. And I was like, no. And it was really weird. They thought it cost money. And I was like, no, this is free. But I made like $20 the other day at my sample job. So work's picking up. Let's see. All no tax, I guess. Also at work, I applied a while ago to work at Nabisco. I didn't get it, but the new Nabisco lady comes in and she's like, hi, I'm the new Nabisco lady. And she's all like dressed in red and stuff like that. And then I'm like, hey, do you want to try some of these Keebler snacks? And then her boss came up and caught her eating the Keebler snacks. And her boss was like, no, that's not on brand, which means you can't eat that because you work for Nabisco. So I think that's interesting, like whoever you work for, that's what you can eat, you know? I just got done working for like one of the largest companies in the world. They told me I couldn't talk about the exact character or anything like that. So I'm not gonna tell you exactly who it was. She's just a cartoon character, right? But usually when you do these costume jobs, like when I did the M&M one, it's like an air-conditioned costume, you know? So you're ventilated, right? It's like an air-conditioned costume like NASA and stuff. Well, the other day it was like 98 degrees. And this costume had like on layers, like I had the tights and the shoes and then because of my belly they made me wear a corset, and then you're supposed to have a person that's the same sex as you so you can feel comfortable because you're completely naked, but the same sex person didn't show up, so they just got some random guy off the street to come and zip me up. And I was like, this is kind of uncomfortable. 1, I have no idea who you are. 2, I don't know anything about you. And 3, I have to get completely naked in front of a stranger, and you're not that good looking. So anyway, he's like zipping me up in this like corset bodice thing, and like, I don't know, men, are you good at zipping up girls in one of these things? I have my hands are in complete costume, so I can't help him, right? And he's like trying to like zip me up. I don't know. Just wasn't a very good situation. And then I was like all sweaty and stuff like that. It's gonna be a funny joke when I work out the details of it. I know, like, it'll work out. Let's see what else I want to talk about. I think I want to talk about rain. I'm glad it's raining, but only for like 1 day, so that's good. I got my sweater on because it's freezing. You know where it's really freezing? Portland. That's a super cold place. I was doing like an open mic up there, and I had to walk through raw sewage to get to my gig. That's right. I've literally like parked my car, and I won't say what club it is, but I got out of the car, and like there's a line of like raw sewage just like rotting down the street. This might just be like story hour today. It's like just running down the street, you know? I don't know. I don't think I'll ever go back to this club again, but it's kind of interesting. Like, you're not allowed to say anything about anything, or because you'll be offending anyone. So I was like, I don't know, I can't do any of my routine up here on stage, you know? So I was just like, I just stood there and walked off the stage. I don't know. Let's see if there's anything else I want to talk about. I don't know, I might go back to the factory. Oh, that's it. I had a job interview this week, right? It pays $1,000 a week. That's good, right? But I did do my research. Kids, when you're applying for a job, you should always research, you know, where you're going in to apply. Because it was for a competitor, and I had my T-Mobile backpack. And it was for AT&T. Oh. So I don't think I got that job. Yeah, that's sad. What are you sketching? Huh? I was just curious. All right. Thanks. That's all I got. Good night.